Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the Pretty Wolf, and if you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on my video. So today I am coming back with my video series I called Which One? And last week I uploaded the very first product that I put to the test, which are face primers. So if you are interested and curious to know which one works the best and performs the best, I'm going to put the link on the description down below so that you guys can click on it. And of course, the product that I'd like to compare and put to the test today is foundation. So I have two products right here. This one is from Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Finish Foundation, and the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. So I'm going to compare this today. I cannot wait to see which one won. So if you guys are curious, if you want to get updated on my video, make sure that you are subscribed on my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload my next video. And if you're interested and want to know which one won, just keep on watching. The first product that I'm going to apply is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and this foundation retails for $53. It is a full coverage matte finish, and it's good for normal skin, dry skin, and combination skin. So if you guys want to know more of the information about this foundation, make sure that you are reading on the screen. It's going to pass by while I'm working on this foundation. So let's go ahead and apply. I have already shaken this so many times. Just maybe 1.5. Let's see if that's enough. And by the way, guys, I'm in shade 6 Warm Chod. So going to apply this with a sponge. I want to mention that I did not have any primer applied on my skin. It's only a moisturizer. So this is going to be really particular and specific which foundation works. So it definitely covers really well. It's full coverage. It's a nice shade or match on my skin as well. In the winter, I think it's pretty good. Definitely, little goes a long way, and I think that 1.5 pump will be enough for me. Already with the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, as you guys see, with foundation, without foundation. And normally, if you are going to use a brush, I think 1 pump is good enough. It's just because I'm using a sponge, it actually absorbs quite a bit of the product, but I like to kind of like just make sure I blend and press the product properly so that we can really see how long does it perform. So I'm really satisfied with the coverage. Alright guys, so I am ready with the double wear foundation, and I'm kind of nervous because, you know guys, if you have been on my channel before, this is my OG and this is my most trusted foundation ever. So today I'm kind of nervous to kind of match with Charlotte Tilbury because I know that I liked and I loved this foundation before, and I cannot wait to see which one actually performs the best and which one. So like, I don't know, I can't. It's a weird feeling, but anyway, let's apply this. So I'm gonna do, okay, so that's a little empty there. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1.5 pumps, and I'm gonna use the other side of my sponge, the clean one. And see, and by the way, guys, this shade is in rattan. This is kind of my winter shade. So the shade is a little darker compared to Charlotte Tilbury. I kind of like to have this shade sometimes in the winter because it deoxidizes a little bit. This one is just perfect right now, but I know it's gonna deoxidize a little bit. But I'm okay with that. That's why I've been using it for forever now. So the Estee Lauder foundation is a bit more watery. If you guys see that, like here, I feel like it's a little bit harder to spread than the Charlotte Tilbury, but then it blends and it sits really nice on the skin. Like, look at that. So let me just kind of build here. Okay, already with the two foundation, take a look at how the coverage, how it applies on the skin, how smooth and soft it is, like flawless. And you decide for the first time before I tell you my thought. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury. Shade is pretty good. I like that. And this is the Double Wear Estée Lauder. Shade is a little darker, but like I said, I don't mind that. It's really hard to find my shade. And then you guys can compare. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set this with a powder, translucent powder from Laura Mercier. So let me just finish setting, and I'm gonna tell you something that I have seen with this foundation, and I think you guys deserve to know this. So I'm gonna use the puff to set it. Okay. Not gonna use any concealer as well, because concealer tends to affect the performance of the foundation because it's both liquid. Actually, before I do that, I'm just wanna show you guys. I don't know why, but I haven't seen this before. In my mouth right here, I don't know if you can see it, but it start to settle on a little bit of line, and it's almost like a crack. And it never happened before when I first tried this Charlotte Tilbury foundation. And if you look at in here, soft, smooth, nothing is happening yet. Alright, so that is after setting the foundation with a powder. So before we decide which foundation works the best, just now, just right after we applied it, I'm going to repeat my criteria again. So first thing that I would consider is cost, the quality, and the performance. Alright you guys, it's time to dig into the little details and time to say about my thought of these two foundations from Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, from Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. The thing that I've seen, and I'm very surprised and shocked because I haven't seen this before, is the line and the crack that I've seen here right away after I set it with the powder. So I can see it starting to form it already right here. And if you look at the Double Wear, there's nothing in there. Charlotte, it's definitely there. So far, the product doesn't deposit on the line yet. We just applied it, but I know it's going to happen later once the oil and sweat comes out. So I'm worried about that, and I did not saw that before. So my theory is probably because I did not use a primer, but it didn't do it on Estee Lauder. So I don't know about that. You guys can decide. So far, the quality, the coverage, the flawless effect, the finish is really good. I'm really satisfied about it. So let's talk. Charlotte Tilbury, 30 ml, $53. Estee Lauder, 30 ml, $52. So there is a $1 difference. It is both matte finish, full coverage, shade is pretty good. This one is good for normal skin, dry skin, combination skin, and this is good for combination to oily skin. So which is, this one caters a little bit more skin situation, we may say. The only thing that worries me right now is the crack that it created here. So I'm just gonna try and fix this and set it with powder, which is I already did, and it's just forming it right now. And I am talking to you here guys, and I can really see right there. I think I'm gonna go with the Estee Lauder still because of the crack. I just didn't expect that, and I'm very shocked. We are going to see later after I wear this for few hours. I am going to check in with you guys and see which one performs in terms of longevity and which one works really the best and looks really good on my skin even after hours of wearing it. So make sure that you are checking back. Make sure that you are watching the very last part of this video because I'm going to tell you guys. So I think that's everything, and I hope that this is useful and you see the difference as well. I don't think, well, I see that you see the difference, but I don't think there's a lot of difference. The only thing is how it's going to last. Alright, so that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in just a few hours. Make sure that you are subscribed on my channel, hit the notification bell so that you are updated whenever I upload my next video. And thank you so much. Make sure to give this video a like if you find it useful and you enjoy it. And yes, I think I will see you on my next video. Bye guys! Hi guys, so it's me again, and I am here to check back with you for the foundation that we applied earlier today. So now it's about 8 hours past. So this is how my foundation look like. As you see, my oil tends to come out and it's not as bad. Normally my foundation would look still okay if I'm having a primer under it, but I really want you guys to see just the foundation itself. So as you know, today I apply a foundation and also I set it with a powder. I did not apply any concealer, so this is just a foundation. And I have a very interesting thing that I've seen on these foundations that I haven't seen before and I did not expect it, but I want you guys to see this. First thing that I noticed the most is how the foundation from this side, from Charlotte, is cracking on my face. The other one that I was mentioning earlier here, it's still here, and I can see that product deposit there a little bit. It's just because I did not put a lot of layers. Like that was just 1.5 pump, and then I just used that on my face. But it definitely cracked over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And around my nose, and a little bit of product is depositing on that line. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's really here. And the thing that I noticed the most is the deposit in like on my nose is a lot. Like there's a lot of product that is depositing there. I could really see it, and if I try to touch it, it's probably coming off. I notice it more because I'm trying to compare it with Estee Lauder. Now let's talk about the Estee Lauder Double Wear makeup. As you see, I do not have any lines over here, no cracking, not a lot of deposit. There's a tiny bit, a little bit right here, but it's not as much as this one. It's almost like it's been worn, for me it's been worn just maybe 4 hours compared to Charlotte Tilbury. But I'm just really studying my face. But the other thing that I also noticed is Charlotte Tilbury tends to look a little bit more smoother and softer on my face. My pores is not as obvious as Estee Lauder. I'm not saying that Estee Lauder is really bad, but trying to compare both side by side, I could really tell the difference. So this is more smoother. That is the only thing that I noticed side by side. The shades are actually looking great. Like my friend did not even realize I was wearing different foundation, right? So now it's time to compare and really dig into each detail of this foundation to see which one works the best and which one is really worth it for me. And this is my personal opinion again, guys. This is nothing to do about you. If this is your favorite or the Charlotte is your favorite, go for it. This is just my experience, and I just wanted to share with you guys in case we all have a different situation and different experience. So I just wanted to let you know what happened in this phase today. Okay, this is really tough for me, but I think it's very obvious for you guys which one is worth it, and which one is, I think I would go for it. I think it definitely still my double wear from Estee Lauder is for me worth it, because like I said, although I have a little bit more pores that I can see compared to Charlotte. Charlotte is a little bit more smoother this side, but then the performance, the cost, it did really win. And the way how it looks on my skin, the shade, it did not crack, it did not deposit a lot. It's proven and trusted. I think it's still worth it. And you know, Charlotte Tilbury foundation, this one is really good. I'm not saying it's bad, but really is, we're going to like dig deeper and details per detail so that we can figure out for you the best of the best if you are planning to buy the product in the future. So that's what I wanted to do in this series, so that you guys can really meticulously choose the right product for you. But I swear you guys, these foundations are awesome. So in this comparison, the winner is Estee Lauder, the Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. And I'll let you guys see one more time how it looks like on my skin after 8 hours of wearing. Alright, so that's it. I hope you guys have fun and I hope you guys find this check-in useful, and I hope you can decide in the future which foundation you are going to get. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Bye guys!